so we let's just jump right into it as far as the whole making from not making but just from Tip from early on. Now, I'm gonna say this: we had we had Toomp. I'm sorry, on the first season of Storytime with Legendary Jerry, and we know that you all's relationship from
big brother.
Yeah, it was. I mean, musically was it wasn't just good. It was incredible because you all churned out fucking hit after fucking hit
Right
after
on.
fucking hit. How did all that? And he touched on it, but you and him coming together. How did that? How did that all take place? What was I know it was. He mentioned, and we talked about this on camera. He mentioned, I don't know if it's a relative, a street nigga, or something, pretty much. But I'll let you. How did all that come together with you and him creatively coming together? Because y'all synergy together, man, is fucking amazing, my nigga.
I think, man, Toomp and I met at a time where I had a lot to say, you know what I'm saying, and I had a lot to prove, and I just had a lot of tenacious energy within me, and I needed a way to express that. And I was going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? It was just a very pivotal moment in my life. I met Toomp through my cousin Toomp, God rest his dead. He, one day, man, my cousin Toomp pulled up on me in the trap on Camilton Road in Bry House, well, next to Dutch and Barbershop, Big Oom record store. And,
shout out Big Oom, he's on the show.
Right on. And so Toomp pulled up on me and recognized me. And I'm like, yeah, so you Toomp. And, you know, we just started, he was like, man, you know me, man. Your granddad is my grandmama cousin, man. We cousins.
That Atlanta shit.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, what's happening? And you know, we started having conversations. I knew, you know, we started having other kinds of conversations. And he redirected me back to
the other, we gonna let the other shit.
You know, other big cousins. Hey, big cuz, what's happening, man? Come on, man. Toss it down. You know what I mean? But he's like, yo, man, don't you rap, though? I was like, yeah, I guess. And so he's like, yo, do you know DJ Toomp? That's my buddy. I said, nah, I don't really know him. So he pulled me around the corner to Toomp house, in Toomp driveway, and I just happened to have a little tape that I had been, you know, working on.
Yeah.
The PSC tape with the rest of my partners, and I played it for him, and he, you know, he went crazy for it. I ain't know who he was. I just know my cousin took me to the nigga house and say he the man. So he go to music.
And then that just started the relationship.
And he let me in the house and then took me to that keyboard and boom. And I was like, yeah, this is better.
So with all the records that you all did, it was a time that y'all separated. Now, of course, you know, the old saying is there's three sides to every story. You know, yeah, not separated like that, but he, you know, he went and did his thing, and then you know, you had your success, and you still went in, but it wasn't any per se bad blood. But when the story was told, it was that when he was trying to get paid from Atlantic, it was like, no, that's too much money to give him, so let's give it to Wyclef instead of giving it to Toomp.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, because
Toomp and I have had some discrepancies over, you know what I'm saying, over numbers that were, you know, I felt were a bit excessive given our history.
Yeah.
Simply because, you know what I'm saying, I felt like there were other people who weren't as close to Toomp who were getting better deals. You know what I'm saying? But that could go either way, back and forth, you know. The point of the fact of the matter is we brothers and we always loved each other.
There you go, right there. At the end of the day.
Just sometimes brothers are able to work together when we can, we do, and it's great. And then sometimes, you know what I mean, you don't see eye to eye, and rather than just put too much strain on the relationship, you know what I mean? You both not really let anything go, you know what I'm saying? It's just we both gonna have our same amount of success, and we both gonna still, you know, be legends in our own right.
Fucking right.
So why force something that ain't necessarily flowing smooth? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I can't wait to work with him though, man.
Yeah,
bro,
both of y'all niggas, like creatively together, y'all niggas was that shit.
Yeah, I can't
now
wait.
all the records
we keep saying we talk, man. We be in the studio together. He just don't have his shit with him. But we be kicking it though.
Them heaters.
Yeah,
because the
man.
Nigga Toomp, shout out to Toomp, he keep them
He
heaters.
be want me. He be like, man, come to my spot. Cause I'm like, alright, and then
And
I
it just
just
never
don't know.
goes.
So Tip, out of all the motherfucking records that you done,
Mhm.
which is, the discography is fucking. Come on, man, it is what
It's
it
a
is.
blessing.
Which one of your motherfucking records do you hear to this day that you be like, God, dog, that motherfucker rocks the fuck out? Like which? Because everybody got their favorite Tip record, but which one whether you in the club or whatever, and you hear that motherfucker, you be like, ooh.
I mean, I would just say my favorite DJ Toomp record.
Now, I ain't talking about Toomp. I'm just saying, period.
I mean,
Yeah,
I ain't like what
say,
you know
I'm just
about
saying,
that, like still go anytime, like you know what I'm saying, ASAP motivation. You don't know me.
Come on, man. You
Bring
said a
it
nigga
back.
just stunning. Okay, I'm just saying. I said, what's that one record? I mean,
Then
what?
About the Money. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker that still go. There's a few of them. I mean, you know, still ain't forgave myself. Gonna always have its. Like,
right, because I mean, he has had hit after hit. But what's the one record that you knew? Like,
because for me it's ASAP. Now I was trying. For me it's ASAP.
This is my question: is what was that one record where it was so surreal, where it was like, dang, like I made it. Like I heard you hear it on the radio. You hear, you know, it's like that one.
I had that moment. I felt that several times, but I did not feel like I had made it. Like I've had #1 record,
Grammys.
Then I mean like 3 of them in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you like, going in the Live Your Life, going in the Dead and Gone. Like those 3 back to back #1 record. And I, you know, but I was finna go to prison, so it was like, damn, you know, I won't really get a chance to maximize the actual potential of this opportunity. But it was great, you know what I mean? We rode high and made the best of all of the situations that were presented to us. I've never really felt like I've made it. I'm always trying to I'm working on the next thing always. I don't really.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course you have to continue.
I don't just sit in my success.
When Jamie said that, I don't think when you said made it, I'm thinking you're saying like that one record, and you correct me if I'm wrong.
I still ain't made it. Like I don't feel like
I'm. Stop, nigga.
I know, man. I got some.
I mean,
hey,
you
listen,
are,
man.
but you are part. Here
we go.
If it ain't right here, my plan went horribly wrong.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It ain't.
I mean, you're part of the fabric of Atlanta. You know, you paved the way for all of these people that are out now, these rappers that are out now. You know, so it's like, yeah, you did in their eyes. Maybe not necessarily in yours because you're being humble right now, but in their eyes, you know, you made it. So you're somebody.
I done did shit, and if I just never do shit again, I'm just gonna be another nigga that did shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, come
now
on.
Look,
I'm just being real. I'm gonna say, now, I mean, you know, I can stand on my soapbox and look at, you know what I'm saying, look at all of my accolades and the things I've already accomplished, but for me that would be counterproductive.
It's a Hall of Fame career. No, it's all of
Fame. Well, not saying.
We mentioned a minute ago, we not gonna sleep in the trophy room, but at the same time, sometimes you go look at them trophies.
Man, at the end of the marathon, I'm gonna sit back and look back.
Yeah, and the key word you just.
But I ain't gonna stop in the middle and be like, "Woo, I've been running a long time." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see this motherfucker all the way through.
The story is, and I know you're a confident brother. Mm-hmm. The story is, in between deals when you were out of your Arista deal with KP and LaFace, and you went and met with Sony, and the president of Sony at that time, Don Iron, you met with him. Of course, we know at that time you had a little situation. We ain't gonna say beef with another artist over there. And the word is, when you went and met with Don Iron, the president of the label, and he said, "Hey man, you know what?" You know, we have, you know, a little flip over here. How's that? And they said, in your confident way, and it's funny when I heard the story, you was like, hey man, that's verbatim, pretty much like, hey man, that's on y'all. That's y'all loss. If y'all want to fuck with me, y'all gonna fuck with me. But if not, it is what it is. And it wound up being a blessing because you wound up not even going over there and going to the label who I thought at that time really handled your project very well, being Atlantic. So you see how everything always It always
I would probably
works out.
go into Atlanta anyway. I was just taking
You
the
did. You did what? But you told Sonya like, hey man, shit,
I don't
fuck
even
it.
remember the conversation. See, that's the weird shit about it, man. A lot of times people tell me things.
Other people that was in the room say, hey.
People tell me like things that have happened, conversations that I've had along the way.
Yeah.
And I be like, damn, I said that.
Yeah.
That's real. That sounds like some shit I say. I just don't remember.
Give them your social media handles, bro.
I'm TrollMan31 on Instagram, at TIP at Twitter.
At TIP.
Is that you? It's not, an assistance you want.
That's you doing your shit,
No
ain't it?
comment.
Yeah. Hey. Whoa.
Why you worried about who doing
we just want to know.
Trouble-Man31.
Maybe the players want to know who they're talking to.
Who type your messages, sis?
Hey. I'm gonna let them finish this. After Jamie Page signing off.
Jamie Page on Instagram.
Jamie Page, I'm Big Jerry Clark, Legendary Jerry Podcast. Y'all tune in every Wednesday night.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, Brother Tip. We signing off. Peace.